Vivian. Looking at our son's obviously frightened face, I bit my lip until it nearly bled. I knew that if I forced our son to leave with me, he would never forget Evan. But I also knew that if it happened once, it would happen a second time, a third time. I didn't want my child to suffer because of his so-called sympathy. So I chose another approach. I tricked Evan into signing divorce papers. 30 days until the divorce became official. During those 30 days, if Evan came to his senses, I would pretend nothing had happened for our son's sake. If not, I would spend those 30 days doing everything I could to help our son become desensitized. Today was day 28. Our son had called Evan uncle on his own. I felt our son's slightly trembling body, but I wasn't happy. It felt like 1,000 needles piercing my heart. As we crossed the street, Evan finally snapped out of it. He took a few steps after us, wanting to ask our son what was going on, when Vivian called again, still with that delicate sobbing voice. Evan, where are you? Tanner keeps crying and saying he wants his daddy. I can't calm him down. Evan's steps halted. He stared at our backs, phone in hand, and replied, okay, I know. I'll be right there. After hanging up, he sent me a text saying let's talk tonight, then turned and left without hesitation. The roar of a car engine started up, then faded into the distance. Our son stopped walking and buried himself in my arms, his tears soaking my clothes. Mom, can we not have dad anymore? We didn't take the photos. I took our son straight home. I started packing. While I was booking plane tickets back to my hometown, Vivian sent me a video. The setting was another well-known photo studio in the city. Vivian and Evan were wearing matching outfits, holding a child around 5 years old, posing for the camera. At the end of the video, Vivian taunted me as usual. It's just a family photo. Evan and I can take one anytime. If this had been before, seeing Vivian's provocation, I definitely would have snapped back immediately. But now, watching our son carefully organizing his toys, I only had one thought, how pointless. I exited the chat and booked 2 tickets to Seattle for the day after tomorrow. Just after I paid, Evan came home, carrying a strawberry cake. Both our son and I stared in surprise. In the past, he hated strawberry cake the most. Because of this, even though our son inherited my crazy love for strawberries, he would only choose Evan's favorite matcha mousse for his birthday. But today, why did he suddenly bring home a strawberry cake? Our son and I looked at each other, both finding it unbelievable. Evan slowly walked in and saw the open luggage. His expression changed slightly. Tanner was crying so hard, I stayed with him a bit longer. On my way back, I remembered you both love strawberry cake, so I bought one. Why are you packing? Are you going on a trip? I shook my head, then nodded. I guess so. With only 2 days left until the divorce became official, I didn't want any unexpected complications. Hearing my words, Evan seemed to breathe a sigh of relief before continuing. The photo studio called me and said you didn't show up. I rescheduled. How about tomorrow? I absolutely won't bail this time. He crouched in front of our son and said it very seriously. Our son paused while organizing his toys, looked at him, then at me, as if he was torn, or as if he didn't dare believe anymore. I noticed our son wavering, and my heart softened. Okay, it was only going to be the last time anyway. After I agreed, our son's eyes immediately lit up. He grabbed his toys and ran into his room. After he left, I continued packing. Evan came over to me. He struggled before speaking. By the way, about our son calling me uncle today, my heart skipped a beat. I looked up at him. Evan crouched down, placing the strawberry cake beside me. His voice was helpless but affectionate. Zoe, I know what you're thinking. You think I'm too nice to Vivian and that I've been neglecting you and our son. But I swear, I only feel sympathy for Vivian. She's a single mom. I just don't want her to suffer too much. He took my hand and placed it solemnly over his heart. Give me a little more time. I promise I'll handle things with Vivian and her son properly. I won't let you and our son be wronged.